All right, Shalom. First and foremost, I would like to give all praise and glory unto Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shah, Bahashim, Kakadash. Double honors unto the apostles and the elders of GMS who rule well, teach well, being great examples to his younger brothers. And peace and blessings, salutations to the hopeful elect out there pushing his word and truth and in sincerity across the four winds in the name of Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shah, pushing to get up out of here. Shalom to the hopeful elect, the believers, the listeners whom have came back to the obedience of the scriptures through faith in Yahweh Shema Shai. All right, and what I want to get into this morning through the spirit, all right, the power and the inspiration of Yahweh Shema Shai is dealing with becoming assets, okay? Becoming assets, all right, for Yahweh Shema Shai. Now, let's get that word asset, just a quick Google definition. Okay, asset. It says a useful or valuable thing, person, or quality. Okay? And see what's happening. This word is making us useful for righteousness, man. This word is making us useful, all right, and giving us quality that Yahweh Shema Shai desires of his people, okay, for us to be, all right, profitable in the earth. You see, the only true way to be profitable in the earth is through righteousness, man. Okay, and we've learned through these captivities, especially this one, that wickedness is not the way, and wickedness doesn't profit, man. Wickedness doesn't prosper. Okay, wickedness only brings death. So the Lord, with this, the scriptures, is making us who was once a liability, because as an Israelite, we have the name of Yahweh Shema Shai. Okay, and the name is like a brand of righteousness, and there was a certain way that we were supposed to walk, okay, within, okay, the earth to be a what, an asset to the righteousness of Yahweh Shema Shai. But what happened? We became a liability, man. We started wilding, okay, and became unprofitable. You see, but through this word, we're becoming valuable again. We're becoming profitable unto Yahweh Shema Shai. The brothers say it all the time. Your value comes from your purpose. You see, as an Israelite man, when you're on your purpose as a king in training, all right, a priest in training, now you're becoming valuable. Okay, when you start to think and operate like a king and priest, now you're becoming valuable to Yahweh Shema Shai's kingdom that's coming to the earth. When a woman is in order, okay, when a woman is in order under Israelite man, now she's becoming valuable, okay, when it comes to nation building, okay, not just not just in bearing children, but being able to nurture those children and put the energy and the spirit of the man on those children, man. You know, after the birth, you see. So what you're having is, men and women of the hopeful elect are becoming assets through this word. Okay, I'm gonna get that word asset again. It says a useful or valuable thing, person, or quality. All right. Now I want to get this because what's making us become an asset, like I say, is this word, the instructions of the scriptures. This is Isaiah 41 and not 47, I mean 48. All right, this is the book of Isaiah, chapter 48, verses 17. Isaiah 48 and 17 said, "Thus saith the Lord thy Redeemer, the Holy One of Israel, I the Lord thy power, which teacheth thee to profit, okay, which leadeth thee by the way that thou shouldest go." So the Lord is teaching us to profit, okay, to become assets. Because as a business, you use assets to do what? To gain a profit. Okay, that's why it's an asset, because it's working in your favor to gain you profits. We're assets of Yahweh Shema Shai to gain him profits in the earth, righteousness. That's why a little one shall become 1,000 and a small one a strong nation, because every child that we have is going to be a prophet to the Lord, because it's going to be a child of righteousness. It's going to be an extension of righteousness. Every male born, all right, is going to be a house in the earth that's under the banner of righteousness in Yahweh Bashim Shai. Okay? Every daughter that's born is going to be, a princess, okay, to an Israelite man, to continue to expand in righteousness, man. And that's a prophet to Yahweh Shem Shai. Okay? I want to get that word prophet in the Hebrew, okay, which is in the Hebrew is Ya'al, all right, Ya'al, okay, and it says to gain, to profit, to benefit, to avail, okay, to benefit, to avail, to gain. You see? So the Lord is teaching us how to gain in the spirit. You see? What we're doing, we're gaining right now. Like, that's why the reward, is going to be great. The Lord is teaching us to really make a gain, not in this world, okay, but in the world to come. We're going to be rewarded greatly. We're making a gain right now. Okay? This is the biggest flip ever. Okay? Us doing what we're doing. You see? And the Lord always, is ready to reward, righteousness, man. Because when you go back to Deuteronomy 5:29, the Lord is like, good grief, just do right. And it was always the Lord, one of his requirements just for us to do right. And he will be good to us, man. Okay, but now we get it. Okay. There's a spirit, 14 watching, 4 likes, 144, Hey, he teases us to profit, man. Lord willing, man. Bros, it could be. This is Deuteronomy 5:29. It says, oh, that there was such a heart in them, all right, that they will fear me and keep all my commandments, all right, always, that it might be well with them and with their children forever. So the Lord said, oh, that it was a heart in them, or a mind to do right. The Lord, like, if it was a mind in them to do right, it'd be good with them and their children forever. Okay? And that's why the new covenant, okay, it's going to be in us to do right. That's why it's going to be well with us eternally. Okay? It's going to be in us. You see? What the Lord, he requires that obedience, all right, which opens us up to his favor. You see? And let's get a precept on that. Obedience opens us up, as Israel opens us up to the favor of the Lord. It opens us up to the provisions, to the protection, to the power, okay, to the wisdom, through obedience, man. You see? This is Psalm 81. Yep, Psalms 81. In 13, it says, oh, that my people had hearkened unto me, and Israel had walked in my ways. I should soon have subdued their enemies and turned my hand against their adversaries. Okay? So, reading it again, Psalm 81:13, oh, that my people had hearkened unto me, and Israel had walked in my ways. Okay? Obedience. And our obedience in return, how would the Lord would have entreated us, man? I should have soon subdued their enemies and turned my hand against their adversaries. You see? So the Lord, like, look, if they had walked in my ways, if y'all would have walked in my ways, your enemies would be light work. Okay? Your adversaries would be my adversaries. You see? Well, what happened, man? We fell out of the way. And the Lord became an enemy to us, and we see how that play out. Okay, we see how that went. You see? But now the elect are coming back to those ways. Now we're being taught to be profitable into our power again, man, through obedience, through discipline, through structure, through faith, okay, through patience. You know, we learn these attributes to be profitable into our power. Let's get that in do the Exodus. Okay. All right, this is Exodus 23 and 20. It says, "Behold, I send an angel." All right, and you see the angel, you read it, it's a capital A. That's Yahweh Shai. "Behold, I send an angel before thee to keep thee in the way and to bring thee into the place which I have prepared. Beware of him and obey his voice. Provoke him not, for he will not pardon your transgressions, for my name is in him." Okay? It is speaking of Yahweh Shai. "But if thou shalt indeed obey his voice, then will I be an enemy unto thy enemies and an adversary unto thine adversaries." Okay? So our obedience is making the Lord an enemy to our enemy, man. And who's the chief enemy right now? Esau, Edom. Okay? So what the Lord's making us profitable, and what do you do? Okay, if you're a business, you'll get a lawyer to do what? To protect your assets. You see? To protect, okay, your assets, because your assets are profitable unto you. You know, when you get a certain level in business, get you a legal team to what? To protect your assets. Okay? Well, that's how the Lord feels about his people that have repented and that believe, man. Okay? And that do believe. Okay? And are making themselves profitable through this word. Hey, you see? He's going to protect his assets. When Esau makes the decision to roll, the Lord going to protect his assets, man. You know? And even if, you have some that have to hey, lay down their life, okay, for Yahushua, you see, guess what? He's going to raise those assets up at his return. Because in this grace period, we made ourselves an asset. The Spirit, the Lord put the Spirit on us to make ourselves an asset, man. Because it's all through Him. Okay? Yep. See, so the brother put the definition up there, man. Okay? The water brother. Yep, let's get that in Sirach 4:28. It says, "Strive for the truth unto death, and the Lord shall fight for thee." The Lord shall fight for thee. Strive for the truth. That's what we're doing on our end. And the Lord gonna fight for us, man. Okay? He's become an enemy to our enemy. Through what? Obedience, man. So you get that in Baruch. All right. It's the book of Baruch, chapter 4. I started at 1. It said, "This is the book of the commandments of the Most High, and the law that endureth forever. All they that keep it shall come to life, but such as leave it shall die." And that was the life and death, that Moses presented before Israel, man. Okay, obedience will lead to life. Disobedience will lead to death. And right now, what did the Heavenly Father command? Okay, to obey His Son. Okay, and what was Yahweh Shai pushing? To love the Lord with all our power, which keeps us from going into other gods, And then what? Love thy neighbor as thyself. You see, and it's a lot of it not going on amongst those that know that they're Israelites, man. Okay, because if you bear false witness, there's a hatred for you. You see, there's a hatred. Like they're bearing false witness and demonizing and slandering. Like that's a hatred, man. You see, but the things that is required of us, from Yahweh Shai, we can do those things, man. Feeding this sheep, okay, And also teaching false doctrine, that's hatred, man. You see? Yeah, that's hatred. You teaching someone false doctrine, you giving them false information, okay? That's like me, you know, here it is, you come to visit me, you know, and I guide you to the worst neighborhood, man, where anything can happen. You see, that's how false doctrine is, man. You know, you and your wife come visit visit me, and y'all want a place to eat, and I guide you. You know, I give you the direction to the worst place in town. Okay, where anything can happen, a bunch of roguish niggas. You know, that's how false doctrine is, man. You're leading them people in a bad place. Okay, that's not loving our brothers thyself. Okay, and that's breaking the law of being a false prophet. Okay, you see. So the things that Yahushua requires of us, we can do. You know, going to the highways and byways, teaching. All right, truth, sound doctrine. Okay, loving thy neighbors thyself. You know, no matter how we disagree, there's still a certain integrity that we have, and those are the things that's bringing us back to life, man. Because in the kingdom, we're gonna get to keep everything else perfectly because it's gonna be within us, and we're gonna be in power. Okay, but we're coming to life through following Yahweh Shai, man. Okay, and the commandments that He gave. Verse 2, it says, "Turn thee, O Jacob, and take hold of it, and walk in the presence of the light thereof, that thou mayest be illuminated. Give not thy honor to another, nor the things that are profitable." You see that? Profitable unto thee to a strange nation. Yeah, our people try to give salvation and try to give, the honor of being the Lord's people to other nations. No, that's profitable unto us, man. Okay? No matter what these heathens do, this word is not profitable to them like it is to us. Our obedience, activates Yahweh Shema Shai. Okay, you see, through our obedience, the Lord is going to end this current rulership and bring in a righteous one. Okay, that's profitable for us. The kingdom is going to be profitable for us, man. You see, so this word doesn't profit these other nations, man. Okay, eventually, excluding Esau, Edom is going to be destroyed. They're going to get to enjoy a righteous empire running the earth. Okay, but the immediate benefits of this word, that's for us, man. Okay, the lineage of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, the children of the promise. Verse 3 says, "O Israel, happy are we, for the things that are pleasing unto the Most High are made known unto us." See, the things pleasing unto Yahweh Shema Shai are made known unto us. Okay? We know these things now, man. And the Lord is teaching us to be profitable unto Him. Okay? And by doing that, we're being profitable to ourselves, man. Okay? Let's go from there. Let's get let's get 2 Timothy 3 and 16. All right, this is the book of 2 Timothy, chapter 3, verse 16. It said, "All scripture is given by inspiration of the Most High, and it's profitable." You see that? It's profitable for doctrine, for reproof, for correction, for instructions in righteousness. Okay? For instructions in righteousness. You see? This is I said pretty much the scriptures, is an all around guide on how to be profitable into our power, man. Okay? The Lord has provided us with a way, to make us profitable unto Him. Our mindset is changing. Our perspective is changing. Okay? We becoming new creatures. Being born again, we become new creatures to become profitable unto Him. Because, see, this society teaches you just to be profitable Esau, Edom. That's why they jobs, push you to be what, man? Just these pretty much a battery pack for the company. Okay? They know the brother El Zahab, in class yesterday, he pretty much in this society, they use you as a tool, you know. They just use you for that one purpose, all right, that they need you for. They're not concerned about the overall, okay? But see, Yahweh Shem Al Shai, as we become profitable to him, you know, he's changing our overall. He's concerned about everything we got going on, man. And especially if we're profitable to him. But this society, you can be profitable, uh, uh, extremely profitable to a company or a corporation, but they'll use you for your one thing and they'll discard you when you're not profitable anymore. Okay, but the Lord is not like that. Nah, He's going to make it to where we can be profitable to Him forever and profitable to ourselves and our seed forever. You see, it's completely different, but it begins with doctrine. Okay, reproof. All right, because hey, sometimes we need that reproof to get back profitable, man, to get back in line. you know, and it says, and for correction. All right, understanding, when we go off, understanding according to the scriptures how we went off, man. That's what the scriptures are for, to correct situations, man. And that goes back to us becoming kings and priests, because that's how we're going to judge in the kingdom according to this word. Okay, we're going to make corrections according to the word, according to the wisdom of Yahweh Shema Shai. So now we start to judge situations according to the word, man. Okay, for instructions in righteousness, verse 17, that the man of the Most High may be perfect, thoroughly furnished unto all good works, man. And perfect is becoming complete. His word is making us complete, okay? And we're going to be perfected, all right? At the twinkling of an eye through Yahweh Shai, okay? So, Lord willing, this was edifying. I ain't gonna make it super long. Gotta get ready, get moving around. All right, but Lord will, you brothers and sisters edified. Continue to become assets, man. All right, you brothers and you sisters, man. Tap into being an asset, man, and it's gonna work good. It's gonna play out good in our favor, man. So till next time, say Shalom, Kwam Yashala, Abba, DTA soon, Shalom.